cool, but it's just not the same experience as it used to be, which is why I don't want to just recreate Fortnite in Minecraft, but also that experience. And considering there's a large audience of Fortnite kids I can exploit for views, I think this is a great idea. Here's what we gotta make. Building, like walls, floors, ramps, the UI, or in other words, the HUD. Gameplay, which is basically everything you do in the game. The entire OG Season 3 Chapter 1 map, 1-to-1. The lobby, so we actually have somewhere to press play. And lastly, the test run. And let me tell you, this is by far what I'm most worried about because I had no idea how much it will lag. Anyways, for starters, I'd rather not get sued by Epic, so how about we call this game mode NIM? Night. Yes! Building. You'd think that since there's building in both Minecraft and Fortnite, that making a build system would be pretty simple, right? Wrong! At first I looked up other attempts at remaking Fortnite and Minecraft for inspiration, but their build system, let alone their guns, were just not the best. I mean, half of them just give you oak planks and bows, and me personally, I'm better than that. So after some testing, I decided that a wall tile in Fortnite would be equivalent to a 5x5 in Minecraft. Now we need to somehow create a grid system, because if you pay attention to the actual game, Fortnite's tiles somehow snap in place like they're in a grid. So I started messing with chunks and dividing them in different ways to make their own grid system in Minecraft. But then a fellow friend suggested, why not just round the locations of where you want to place the tiles down by 4s? That way, everything would line up perfectly with one overlapping column that lets you place tiles together evenly. So that's what I did. After painfully adding walls and floors, adding the stairs and pyramids were a lot easier. Bear in mind, if I told you the amount of times I had to recode the entire thing from scratch, you'd probably think I'm a lunatic. And I don't think you're too far off. What I just showed you, this build system alone, took me about 3 months. The same amount of time I expected it would take to finish this damn project. I don't think Mojang intended its players to be cranking 90s in Minecraft, so that's why it won't be perfect. Like, not all towers will line up on the y-axis just because of the nature of the game and the approach I went with. And because the blocks are so big, it'll be a little more difficult to use than Fortnite, but I'm hoping it'll calm down some of you tryhards, which I doubt for some reason. Lastly, we have to add what I like to call the chain effect. You know, the thing when you break the bottom of a build and when it's not connected to anything else, everything that was connected breaks. Yeah, that. This involved a lot of loops and whiles, and Jesus, it just fried my brain. So I ended up getting some help from the Denizen support team, not a therapist. Yet. And thanks to Jumpsplat 120, we got it. I won't be adding editing because I'm sort of short on time and I just want to keep it simple for now. I'm sorry. What? Fine, okay, fine. I added editing to builds. Are you happy now? Because I am. As you can see, it's a little different from Fortnite and more tailored towards Minecraft's blocky style. So I can imagine players getting pretty creative with it. Next up, the UI. First, we gotta add a minimap, which I tried doing by dynamically updating a bunch of pixels based on the blocks in the player's range, just like how I did with Brimstone's map from Nimrod. The only problem being that if I use too many characters, it would kick me from the server, since each block is a colored pixel. And I don't think it'd be a good idea to use this minimap method for 100 different players. Then I remembered a Discord post from ASD, the same guy that helped me out with the UI in my last video. He successfully made a minimap without mods, only using a resource pack, and it's...
Mom?
Core shaders, or should I say he made the illusion of having a minimap. I am not going to explain all of it because I'm a keep it a buck. I don't get a lot of it. But if you're interested in knowing how it was done, ASD is making a video on it on his channel, so I'll link it below. Anyways, then I found a program online called Unmind that let me render the map as an image that I can use for the minimap. After that, I made a new inventory design, some pixel art for our custom health bars, material counters, and my favorite part of the HUD, the custom hotbar. And with that, the UI was complete. For the gameplay, I started off by making all the guns. In my last video, I painfully made Valorant's spray patterns, but Fortnite's isn't as complicated, so the guns actually felt...
Birthday and sing a lyric song.